Hey everybody, this is Tish, and this is Tish Loves Home. So today I'm going to the client's house. If you've seen my other videos that I've been working with, that we're just kind of going all around her house, doing room by room, section by section. And so today my goals are, I'm going to finish the bathroom up, I'm going to put the curtain up, and then I'm going to work in her little linen closet. And I got just a few little things to go on the counters to just kind of, you know, freshen that up a little bit. And then I'm going to start painting in the third bedroom that we're working on. That's going to be more like a little office area. And I've got a couple pieces of furniture in there that I'm going to be painting. So I'm going to start on that. And then the laundry room, I've got to still look at a few things in there also, and kind of get in my mind what we might want to do for the next time that I'm in there. But I always love working with her. She is a sweetheart, and I just can't wait to see what we get done today. So y'all come on, let's check it out. All right, so I'm here and I'm about to get started in this bathroom. I'm going to start by putting the curtain up. This is just a little valance that came from Walmart. I don't know, maybe about $10, not a lot. But just to give a little bit of, you know, something up there. And then I have my tension rod. Yes, ma'am?
I just wanna go where you go tonight. Baby, hold my hand, take me one more time. I don't wanna be without you again. I want you to stay, 'cause it feels so great. Bye, see you, but come back. I think about you, what can I?
So this has Velcro here, and then there's a piece of Velcro in the back. So you just, we'll see, I say you just, I haven't done this before, but the idea is you just pull it up and then you attach it to the Velcro in the back. So I'm gonna give that a whirl.
I think about you, what can I do? I wanna know if you think of me too. Baby, come over, let me kiss you. Yeah. I just wanna go where you go tonight. Baby, hold my hand, take me one more time. I don't wanna be without you again. I want you to stay, 'cause it feels so great. Bye, see you, but come back. I think about you, what can I do? I wanna know if you think of me too. Baby, come over, let me kiss you. Yeah. I just wanna go where you go tonight. Baby, hold my hand, take me one more time. I don't wanna be without you again. I want you to stay, 'cause it feels so great. Bye, see you, but come back. I think about you, what can I do? I wanna know if you think of me too. Baby, come over, let me kiss you. Yeah.
Okay, so another real life moment here. I don't like them. I just don't like the way they look. I think maybe it's just too big for this window. So I'm going to take these back. I think I have the receipt somewhere. Unless we have somebody else that we could use it for, and that's possible. But anyway, I'm just not happy with it. So I'm gonna stop that. The tension rod is fine, and I'll just look for something else when I go back. All right, I'm gonna start working on this linen closet next. It's not bad. I'm just gonna pull out everything. I have something to go in the bottom, and just kind of reorganize it and maybe put some labels on it.
See you, but come back. I think about you, what can I do? I wanna know if you think of me too. Baby, come over, let me kiss you. Yeah. I just wanna go where you go tonight. Baby, hold my hand, take me one more time. I don't wanna be without you again. I want you to stay, 'cause it feels so great. Bye,
So I just discovered that this little closet has a rod already up here. So I think what I'm gonna do, see y'all, this just may have worked out for the best. I'm gonna get a curtain that matches here and then get one that I can put up here and hide the closet as well. So it may all end up working out good. So I have just cleaned all the shelves. I did not bring my vacuum. I'm gonna see if I can find one of hers, but I'm gonna go ahead and start organizing, putting stuff back in.
You and me together, we could be anything, anything. You and me together, we could be anything. You and me together.
Okay, I'm gonna put this down at the bottom just to hold some of her things to keep them out of view. I thought I just saw the receipt. Yeah, so this came from Ross and it was $10.99. So very good size. I think it'll match good in here too. These are just like work rags and things that she had in here. I don't think there's a whole lot of people that use this bathroom, but I do want to put a few, if I had it. I think this one's okay. Just put a towel and a few things in here, and then I got a few things to sit out on the counters. That pretty much like I want it. I'm not going to put labels. For one thing, I don't really think they're necessary because you can see what's in there. But I think there's some stuff in here that she's probably just going to want to toss. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. I think it looks really nice and neat. And when I get the curtain over it, that'll hide most of it anyway. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab the few things that I got for the sink area and get that done.
Dance with me under the moonlight. Our love shines so bright tonight. There's no one else in sight. Just you and me, feeling so right. Dance with me, dance with me, dance with me. Let the rhythm set us free. In this moment, it's just us two. Our love, true and new. Lost in the music, let's run away. Lost in the music, let's run away.
So that's going to be it for in here today. The mirrors we added last time. I just picked up a little greenery and got her a little soap jar. Again, this is really not a bathroom that she's going to use a lot. Oh, I've got hand towels to go up here. Let me go grab those. And I also used her basket just to put extra toilet paper and Febreze down there and change one of those things out. So I'm gonna go grab the hand towels, and then I think I'm gonna move on to the next project. Okay, so I got those up. That just gives a little bit of that blue over there. I'm just going to leave one of these between the sinks. So, you know, this is simple. We didn't, you know, do major renovation or anything in here, but just kept it simple, and I'm just adding little touches. So I hope this is a little bit of a motivation just to look at a space and just say, okay, well, what little things can I do to make it a little bit better? I'm sad that the curtains didn't work, but I am going to now have in my mind that I need something for there, and also to get one to hang over her closet. So maybe it'll end up being a good thing after all. Gotta get to start painting, but I'm still trying to come up with some things for out here. I know I'm gonna put a piece of artwork up over there. We are still on the fence about a shelf. The ones that we had, she didn't think they were gonna work, so I brought something else today. And I really wanted to add this little rug here. I think it's just sweet with the green that's in that cabinet. I don't know. I don't want it to be a tripping hazard for her, so I'm gonna let her look at it before I make that call. So I might as well show you while I'm in here piddling. I put, I don't know if it's gonna show up. No, it doesn't, but there's a hanger I put on the back of that door for her to have a place to hang some things while they're drying. And I'm just gonna kind of clean up in here a little bit and piddle. That's what I like to do, piddle. And see what I can do to make this a little bit better, and then we'll decide like what else we want to put in the room. I just like for things to be contained. It's just a Tish thing, but we'll see. It may not be as convenient, I don't know. That out for now. I'm going to clean that up. So let's see. Put the trash can underneath down here. And she's not going to be closing this door. It stays open pretty much all the time. So I feel like we'll be safe having that on the back of the door. And then we can just hide some things so you don't see that when you first come in the house. And I did talk to her about getting something for the back of the door, so that's not going to be a complete surprise. I'm just going to put a few hangers maybe where she could get to them if she needed. So I know you can't see where they were before because I didn't move the camera, but that'll just kind of hide away some things so that they won't be right on her door as you come in.
There's nothing left to say, nothing you could do. There is no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep moving on.
That's it. I know that seems like not a whole lot, but just a little bit in here. We're going to see how she likes the rug. I'm going to see if she's going to be okay with that on the back of the door. I have looked at this space between the washer and dryer, and I'm going to get her a rolling cart. That way we don't have to worry about the shelf, and she can you know, still have her things a little bit closer to get to. And if I have time today, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find some artwork to go around, and maybe even some more things, baskets and type stuff that I can kind of replace on this counter. So I'm gonna take these outside to spray paint them, and they'll be white, and I'm gonna paint this cabinet kind of a blue color, so I think that'll show up really pretty.
There's nothing left to say, nothing you could do. There is no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep moving on, you know you make it through.
Outside and spray paint these handles, and then I really need to clean this good before I start painting, and I'm going to do a little bit of sanding. I'll talk about that when I get back. The thing that I really don't like about painting the most is just getting ready to paint. So I went outside because I had left some cloths over here because I knew I was going to be doing painting throughout our projects. And I think some little critter TT'd on one of them because it was so stinky. So I still feel like I can just smell it. You know how you just can't get rid of the smell. Anyway, it's out of here. I had to take that out. So I'm just going to go ahead and start cleaning, get myself focused, and see if I can get at least, yeah, I've got several hours. I can get a couple coats on this today.
Just another bad dream shouting to you. Hurry up and take your aim.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rough up the top of this and the sides. I'm sure you've seen this French provincial type of furniture. A lot of times it's at thrift stores, but it really is so pretty. And if you give it a fresh coat of paint, change the hardware up a little bit, it's a great piece. It's very sturdy. You don't have to sand with chalk paint, they say. However, I just always feel, gosh, I'm telling you, I still feel like I smell that TT. Anyway, I like to just get the gloss off of it, just a tad, even though you're not supposed to have to do that with chalk paint. So the color that I'm going to use, is this pretty blue. I don't know the name of it, sorry, but I painted a cabinet upstairs at our house with this, so I just went and got another quart of it made or mixed up, and it does have a chalky finish, so hopefully it's going to stick. And then of course, the next time I come, I'll do the sealant. So let's start sanding.
Search for
See what I mean? It's just the getting ready. It's not the painting. It's just the getting ready to paint. It takes so forever. I'm going to use what I already had first. At least I'm going to look at it and see. I think it'll be fine. It hasn't been that long ago that I used it. So, just going to stir it up really good. And I don't know, y'all. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use it. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it stirred really, really well. So I'm going to use this, if it works out for me, as the base. And then I'm going to use the new paint that I bought, you know, to go on top of it. I think it's going to be okay. It just... yeah. And it is this chalk paint, so it does have, you know, a little bit different finish than regular paint. All right. Here we go. Just remember, when you're painting, 9 times out of 10, the first coat's just really not gonna look that good, but it should get better, we hope. All right, I am gonna give this a whirl. My brush. Really not wanting to roll with me. Okay, let's just see. Gotta start, so. I don't know how well you can see the color, but like I said, it's gonna take a lot of, probably several coats to fully hit it like I want it to be. First coat on here. I'm just gonna, it dries really fast, but I'm gonna let it just sit for a while and dry. Make sure I don't see any little drippy spots. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint the drawers. I put them over here by themselves so I could hopefully get to them. I don't know, I'm painting inside, so you know, I'm gonna have to maneuver a little bit, but I'm gonna let this dry while I'm painting them, and then I'll put another coat on this. paint dry. I just put the second coat on this. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but it's really looking pretty. The color's finally getting, you know, to where I can see it, but it's got to dry for a while, and I'm probably gonna do about 2 more coats. But really, once you get the first coat on, the rest is not that bad. And then these have the first coat, but they are not dry yet, so I'm gonna let those dry a little bit longer. And while I'm waiting on them to dry, I am going to work in this pretty little china cabinet that is in her little office room. I'm gonna kind of clean it out. I'm gonna do some things, move some things probably out of here and other spaces, and kind of see what I want to leave in here. And I think I've got some pretty like shelf liner at home. So I think what I'm gonna do is just get this cleaned up, and then I'm gonna line these shelves, or even the back, with maybe the back. That might be pretty, kind of like I did in the other. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna work on cleaning this out while this is drying and try to get another coat of paint on there. This is how I have it right now. I did clean a lot of stuff out. There's still a few little pieces that I kind of tucked in the back that I'm going to probably pull out when we finish the room to put on top of the dresser. But I also pulled out some things that I'm going to rehome. I'm going to put some of these pictures in other areas. And then she had a few Christmas things that I'm going to put with her Christmas dishes. So I don't think I'm going to worry about trying to do any paint or paper in here, because these boards, they're really not smooth and straight, and I think it would be too much to do that. So I'm just going to let them be as they are. And like I said, a few things will probably come out after I get everything else done in the room. So the last thing that I'm going to do today, I've got enough time I think, is I'm going to go ahead and put a coat on this table. We're kind of doing it in a chalky white. And then when I come back, I'm going to finish, probably put another couple coats on these drawers and the sealant. That's it for this video, y'all. Not finished projects, but it's okay, because like I said, I'm going to be with her for a while, and it's just a step-by-step thing. It will be a couple weeks before I go back, but when I go back the next time, we have several goals. I want to finish painting that furniture. I have the curtains already in mind for that room. I'm going to order those today. I'm getting her some new mirrors for her bathroom. And I don't know, maybe just try to finish hanging some paintings in there, but that room's going to take a little bit longer, mainly because I had to, paint the furniture. But it's coming. So make sure that you have subscribed, so when I do upload that next video, you'll want to see how that room turns out. And y'all, things are about to start hopping. I am going to be decorating for football season. I know that may not be a thing for a lot of you, but I'm going to do a little bit of that. And then I'm going to be, of course, decorating for fall soon. But I usually host Thanksgiving, so I'm going to be decorating for Thanksgiving before I do Christmas. I know a lot of people go ahead and do it earlier, but I am going to share with you some pictures of my Christmas decorations from last year, because I'm basically going to do a lot of the same things. I do have a few things I'm going to change, but to give you an idea of some things, And then after Thanksgiving, I'll actually start decorating for Christmas this year, because I just something about me and Thanksgiving. I just still want to have the traditional fall stuff for that. But anyway, if you have not subscribed, please do so, because as you can tell, there's so much coming up. I'm staying busy, and it's fun for me to share with you all the things that I've going on. See you next time.